Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. That audio ducking is still going a bit nuts. Hola, gato. How are you? Good. Alright, let's get this thing started. Okay. What happened last time? Titan set a trap for us.
Nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few.
Kupka
The Empress's favourites, though. They all got away safe and sound.
I'm trying to give a speech, guys. Yeah, Kupka had invaded Rosalith, the capital of Rosaria, and our childhood home. And we charged in there knowing full well it was a trap. And fought Kupka, and we took his hands. We also discovered our dog can do a magic trick. And we know nothing about it. And now I gotta figure out what the heck to do now. There was one thing I wanted to check out, though. I was thinking about doing this before stream, but you can basically redo all of your ability points at any time. Like this. So now, I can laser focus the stuff that I actually make good use of. So we're gonna take care of that real quick. Magic Burst is pretty much essential, yes. Charged Magic, yes. Stomp, I never use it. Swift Recovery, definitely. And we're gonna master this as well. Taunt, I don't use it that much, to be fair. Burning Blade, yeah, I use it. I'll master it. Down Thrust. I need to use it more, but yes. Lunge, absolutely. Precision Dodge, absolutely. And this is Limit Break. We have now mastered it. And we're not using Ignition right now. We are using this. So that's Phoenix more or less done. Or Ifrit more or less done. For Phoenix, Flames of Rebirth are essential. We're not going to master that because that's big points. But Phoenix Shift, definitely need to master that. We definitely want Aerial Blast. So that leaves us with a little bit of play money for Titan. A flurry of blinding high-speed punches. A blinding flurry of high-speed punches. That makes more sense. Blocking an enemy attack with a step forward increases the potency of the punches. Yes, please. And we'll max out Deadly Embrace too. Because we use that a lot. I'm not too sure about the Limit Break though. Let me reset that. I want at least one, right? Yeah, that gives us 3 bars. What's Titan's ultimate? Drive both hands into the ground, causing the land to surge upward, sending enemies flying. That's a damn good AoE. but I don't think I want everyone's super ability. Like, I have a bunch of stuff that deals with single enemies. I think for Titan, I'm gonna focus multiple enemy attacks. Yeah, excuse me. Alright, so this will be Flames of Rebirth and Will of the Likes. This will be Gouge and Aerial Blast. This will be Upheaval and Raging Fist. Yeah, I think that works out. Okay, back to work. Or do we go on a hunt? Let's go on a hunt. The next one on here is this Super Minotaur, who is west of Rhiannon Dried in Rosaria. Now we just have to find out where in Rosaria that is. Obviously, we're looking for something on the west. There's a Riddick's Jump. West of... These areas aren't named. It's probably not theirs. Morris's Rest. Green Sheaves. There it is. Okay. So west of here. So probably in this mess. So Morris's Rest and go north. Sorry, Sid. Bunny is... You know, he is more melee based. It's true. The lightning powers are really cool, don't get me wrong, but Titans are a bit more utilitarian, especially the circle, because that's just straight up a block. I don't have to like suddenly be put into like an aiming mode and then all that mess. Now we're just looking for a big Minotaur.
Faster!
This is not the right direction.
Just the one of you, eh?
That's a plant. I don't care about the plant. There they are. Ooh. Got beef.
Can't let that thing run through so close to the end. Time to take the bull by the horns. Nice try.
Probably shouldn't have opened with that. Oh well. Down you go. Almost. Oh, you do it twice. Oops. Pay attention. There it is. Fireballs are just kind of punching him like to death. Which is always funny. Back out of this thing so we can, you know, see. Nice.
Oh, good.
Not great. That should stagger him. I'm gonna almost got him.
Nice try.
Got him. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Minotaur mane. Used in crafting.
Well, locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I gotta get better at the timing of that block, but the counter mechanic on it is great. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this particular ability loadout. I'm gonna grab some potions because I used them all. Oh, right. The other thing. I need to change. Right, I need to change this. I don't want to use the item, I want to do this. There we go. Jump for joy. No, talk to her.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Ooh, I got a new thing.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yeah, a cleric's medallion, whatever that is.
All done?
And the next hunt is... north of Sorrow Eyes in Rosaria. And this one's at Hawk's Cry Cliff, also in Rosaria. We'll do a twofer. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Cancel? Stupid voice activation. Okay, so somewhere in this giant chunk of land is our boss monster.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
And a flying chocobo would have been real nice. B. It said north of here, right? I found it. What the? Oh no, it's one of these things. I may die.
take us on a way.
It's 8 levels higher than me. Yep, I may die. But we'll give it a good try. Yep. It's always been the case with these. They've been flans, puddings. I think they were oozes at one point. Dual cast.
Let's try. I needed that. There's a good boy. Let's try. It's already. Let's try.
That was new and disturbing. Oh, lucky Perry. I'm surprised I'm still alive, to be entirely honest. This thing had me dead to rights. Just on that level gap alone.
Nice try.
Don't jinx it. Yeah.
Nice try. Too slow.
Get fucked. Nice. And we got our gelatinous mess.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
All right. Let me know if the audio is getting crunchy, because it's getting crunchy in my ears, and I don't know if that's just like radio interference or what. Let's see, I need potions. Potions are this way.
Anything catch your eye?
I can afford it.
Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go. Much obliged.
Yay.
Thank you for sticking with us.
I do enjoy those. Alright, north of Sorrow Eyes, so up there.
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
You were right, boy.
All right, Sid.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Yes, you will.
Come on. Yeah!
This next one, if I remember the post right, it's just a beefy construct from the ruins. So it should be right here. Yep. Severian.
What the hell is this thing doing out of the mountains?
Gotta remember those timings. And the heal. And the limit break. That's some good stagger damage. Eradicate. Oh god.
Let's try. Too slow. Let's try.
Oop, Torgal did the thing.
Help me, boy. I needed that. Too slow.
Ow. Oh, nice parry. Whew. I was getting it at the end. Electrum.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
And that's all the hunts for right now. Now I get head bats. Yay.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we bought her.
Okay, Karen.
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Alright, let's get some upgrades.
So, what'll it be?
This.
No scratches, all right?
Let's see. What did I need a gelatinous mass for then? Oh, for the bracelets. I need clamshells and scarletite. Back to the suffering. Yeah. Yeah.
That it? Fine.
Okay, back to the story.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual.
Yes, Senny, I did see that.
But it's only a matter of...
Sadly, I can't get the grab bag.
Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Oh shit, it's Sid's daughter or granddaughter.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I ain't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
None of those are sings, Rook.
Breath of fresh air.
None.
Bloody tempest, more like.
Okay, hold up. Oh, her whole name is Mididal. Doesn't say if she's daughter or granddaughter. It's always Sid, then Mid, and then a couple of unnamed grandkids.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Little...
Have fun.
The storeroom was... I wonder what Mid's plotting.
How are you all doing?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
You took your time.
I did not.
Busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for
Yeah,
engineering.
me too.
Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Okay. The main protagonist has been hit with main protagonist syndrome.
Where to start?
But at least I recognize it.
That means against Karen and Blackthorn.
Yeah, I am enjoying Mastodon over Twitter, especially with all the recent changes to Twitter.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
In fact, we're over there now. tech.lgbt/@TeamRetroFox.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Noxious vapors that spilled from the cracks around a certain door in Sidolphus Telemon's Deadland hideaway would sting the eyes and burn the nose of anyone who strayed too close. Combining every ingredient on its list would know it produce a similar result.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
I'm just moving the mic.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you.
Hopefully this isn't too far away.
She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mids, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Where do I keep my carpenter? Oh. At the entrance. I don't know. Is the microphone too far away now? Tell me what you think.
Do with a good oiling, this kid. Should be enough to keep us going.
It's alright? It's alright.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Doesn't seem right to just take a town's only carpenter, but... Alright.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Sorry, I'm watching the microphone meter and it's like, is that me breathing? Is it my button presses? Hydrate. Good idea. Okay. You know, I finally got a hold of some Coke Zero, caffeine free, and that has been pretty good. I've been sleeping a lot better. Because I'm not overloaded with caffeine all day. That's what I wanted. That way. So, like, aside from the coffee I have in the morning, that's it for caffeine.
Run like the wind.
That's nice, you say, as you chug on some Cuban espresso.
Time to fight.
I haven't had a good espresso in a long time.
And the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves.
It's a good old purge.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
All of them?
This shouldn't take long.
Hang on, see if I can get them all. There we go. Oh. Ow. Ora. Look at that counter go, 180 hits with the fireballs. The glorious uptime. Yeah.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Yeah. That looks like a boss arena. The game offers so few chances to just explore like this, so I would like to take it while I can. That's the house I was just in. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a hunt location later. Okay.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
Yep.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Well, I'm glad she's happy. Just a moment. Okay. Nice.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh god, side quests. Well, it's in the infirmary at least.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Oh, right here. What do you need?
Look of the man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover.
Isn't it just
really worth the risk?
a couple layers of
You don't need
skin?
me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Just a moment. It's gonna be a couple streams till I get the audio dialed in exactly where I want it.
What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles.
Tetsumu, how you doing?
Sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous.
Oh yeah, it's been a great day today.
But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Now, I do want to go do these, but we need answers on why Torgal can transform.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought it.
Priorities.
Clive, where have you been?
Everywhere.
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
The Mama Wolf and the Daddy Wolf love each other very much.
Brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Oh, so descendant
Fenrir
of
the
Fenrir.
Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable.
Yes,
He
my
grew up
dog
as
Bella
a faithful companion to
is
the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened.
very barky
Just
again.
when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Good boy.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Phrasing. But let's be honest, dogs do that. Sometime later. I've done it, Clive. I made a staircase that goes down.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now.
She's got some real,
Just you wait.
lease
I'll make wonders
vibes.
like this world's never
Those who
seen.
played 14.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
So, what does this room actually do for me? It's actually called Mid's Dungeon. It's funny.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall!
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Bet that opens up later.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's going to dungeoneer next.
Dungeoneer?
Let's go and ask her. I
think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon. Don't want to get roped into her experiments.
Oh.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
With the mind of a 12-year-old, so no, stop that.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet.
He's very tall and missing
for
two
certain
hands.
by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
In this room, unmoving.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Is it no handstand? Did we get him?
For your trouble.
Oh.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Hell yeah! Meanwhile, in Twinside, at the new seat of the Imperial Court, since they took over the Crystalline Dominion,
government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Excuse me.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
Right, the brat.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him.
And then everybody
and while
dies.
His Highness would, of course, prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
Well, at least the prince has a brain.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Jesus.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
I hate this man. No wonder he and Annabelle get along so well.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
What?
Prepare for battle.
Sire.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Mutiny.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh no.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
She's the most evil woman I've ever seen in a Final Fantasy game.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their... It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith.
Probably true,
Which is
Gato.
why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
That's a lot.
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Yeah?
Come here and I'll show you.
Ooh, story time.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port.
Huh.
To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
We're gonna blow up a Mother Crystal and kill Titan in one move.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Yeah, it's almost Welsh, because it's like Waloed. Something like that. Anyway, before I do anything
It's
else...
finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid.
I'm gonna take care of these side quests
Don't you
real
look at
quick.
the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
And make sure there's nothing extra.
Think you can help?
Nice reference to Rome. Okay, here we're gathering ammonia. It's ammonia,
Easy
but
enough to
it's
find.
spelled that way.
Now for those herbs.
Hang on, there's one more horn. There we go. Rack them up.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Okay, and the next one.
Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Is over here. Oh, I should check the local merchant.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, I need more of these.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice.
Jay, did you just drop $50,000 on music? Yes.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Get me back on my feet. I'll tear those bastards' heads off.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Okay, let's go punch some goblins. They weren't exactly far away, were they?
They're trying to get into the carriage. There's a good boy.
To me, boy!
Oh, come on.
Guess we're all ready.
There it is. And we're done. We got a couple trophies there. I just want to look. Land the third punch by Titanic counter twice in a single battle. Nice.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Okay, and with that, we go back home.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left.
Of course.
If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Okay, that's that done. Excuse me. And now we give the man his medicine.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin.
Ooh.
One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood.
Wow, they really go all out to fuck up the
Failure
branded.
means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
If anyone's not familiar with the term, the old term for medication and doctory stuff were the arts of physic. So physicers are nurses, for lack of a better term, nurses, doctors. And then it became chirurgeon, and then surgeon, and on and on.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so... All yours. All done?
Alright, let's get this going.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
But you could.
All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
You know...
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil, some call her the Desert Hare.
Ooh.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Okay, off we go.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Best uncle. The Velcroy Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone, that has slowly been consuming West Almechia since time immemorial.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Loves the music.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
That's a lot.
Run like the wind.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Yeah, I also hope that they do not kill Uncle Elwyn. He is the best. I do like the attention to detail, like the chocobo tracks, like even the one for this caravan here.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends.
This would be the unofficial road.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Uh-oh.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
We don't serve their kind here. What? Your dog. Throw this open. Someone screams McClunky.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
It's fine. Are we like... Is Joshua here? Oh, no way.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No,
We must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
KFC soup. That's a strange thought. Pepsi has a condiment? What?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Huh. What's the condiment, though?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Joshua jumps out the back window.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
She comes back and everyone's on the floor except Clive.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here.
Call a
Perhaps
chump.
you're good enough to accompany us a while.
Help
us find our way.
That doesn't feel good on the tongue.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Come on. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Up and over. Yoink.
It's the outlaw. Take it!
Stay down.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Come on. Come on. I countered the guy I already beaten to the dirt.
You're finished.
Too soon. Too late. Too soon. I win.
For your trouble.
There you go. Paper damages.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
He is a treasure.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
And then he runs into Torgal.
Clive?
He still doesn't eat the carrots.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Is there a shop here? No. There's a place called the Final Sting that we can't go to right now. This way.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
They have curved
they've
swords.
closed the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Good day, my lord.
I already got one of these. That's not an upgrade. That's not an upgrade. Oh, that is an upgrade. I'll grab all of these anyway.
My thanks. Here you are. My thanks.
Okay, now we gotta find 2 people that we can actually talk to in this bubble.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake! Where are you? Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me.
No
My
vitality,
good
or whatever
man,
the heart stat
We
is.
represent one of the
Yeah.
oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
Yeah, that's fast.
If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
And in this bubble...
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Was that Fortuno's voice actor? You know, I'm here to like desperately looking for Final Fantasy XIV connections.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! What's candles?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he true.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Here we go. And then these guys walk in like, what happened?
You're finished.
I thought there was a kingdom I came down. Oh god. Yeah, they got this. Uncle is the kill while I do the block.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like it.
Once you go flat.
A cloud with a crust.
Oh, he's selling flatbread? Non-bread? Flat non-bread?
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Thank you for the clip, Brooke.
Is this the place?
Who was Forge? The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
What he said.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
What do you need?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Just a moment. Hydrate and stretch. A little bit of soda left. Ah, good stuff. God, it'll be nice when I finally get a couch in here. I mean, I have a wheelchair. I don't need, like, another chair. But, God, it'd be nice, because sitting in this thing all day, every day sucks.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, I hope you... What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Back to the inn.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and
The
spices.
finest.
There's a door I came in.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But, uh-oh.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profit.
I'll wager you're right.
How much could a banana be worth, Clive? 12,000?
Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course. Fucking men of the wrong.
You know, I don't know if this is a thing in this world, but I imagine, like, if you got, like, a thermos and just stuck a water crystal in it, and then, like, you just have, like, infinite cold water. Well, not infinite, but...
Ambrosia won't help me here.
A fair amount of cold water.
$1,000 for a measly bunch of...
I am... Nope. That's the problem with any drink. It's finite.
Lights and pot!
And sometimes you just want more.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread.
The
warm
juiciest
from the
meat
oven.
from greens.
It would make a fine gift.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
The music is so good. And check out that little oasis down there. Oh, damn it. Okay, I see what I had to do. Thankfully, I can just do this. That's the problem when you stick your town in the...
Why is the tavern shut?
The corner between two voids.
Good girl.
Yeah!
Yeah, I just dove right out of the way for 12 bucks.
I'll take it from here.
A hardcore mode to WoW Classic? Yeah, I can see them doing that.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
I need you to bring 500 talents. Oh shit, you brought 500 talents. I didn't. Okay.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalist.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
Really?
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
They're just here to kill us.
Kill them both!
All right!
Stop me if you heard this one before.
Just getting warmed up.
Where's the other spell choker? There he is. at this one chocobo. Apparently, Clive was like, fuck this bird in particular.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but
you wanted more
perhaps
soup.
That's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I mean, if you really think about it, it's a super dick move because the crystals there looked like water crystals. So that's, you know, surviving the desert.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
I got another gym badge.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Man.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Maybe Clive's okay with that.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
Flare. Yeah, the second one.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
There's side quests. Too bad. We can pick those up later.
Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
How do I get there?
Could certainly explain why we haven't been getting.
Run like the wind.
Is that a salt quarry? I don't know, I'm not used to seeing white in a desert. Oh, that's... Huh.
Be safe.
I did it again, didn't I? I did. We went through all that to open the south gate, and I just charge out the north gate. Oh, the northeast gate.
Well, this is no good.
Alright, so...
To get out of the heat.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yeah.
Plates and pots! Hanging lantern! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To
It's
Drake's
true,
Fang.
Gata.
To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
is different music.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, these are... That's salt. Yeah, these are hot salt, hot... whatever. Words are hard right now, I'm tired. I guess it could be limestone. I don't know, it bothers me. Hot fudge car wash? Yep. The jaw. And there's Drake's Fang.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Hi, Mindy.
Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
I don't think it's the person you're thinking of, if it's the person that you're thinking of. That would be a hell of a coincidence. That is my phone. Anyway, that is where we're going to end things for tonight. It's a good stopping point. And we'll pick this up Thursday. But for now, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Hope you had fun. Always happy to share this game with you. Special thanks to our subscribers, past and present, scrolling on screen right now. Couldn't do what we do without your support. If you haven't yet, consider following us, or subscribing, or gifting a sub, or doing a tip. All of that will help us out immensely. We'll end things here with a raid. We'll be back on Tuesday. I don't know what the plan is. But it will definitely be on Tuesday. We're taking tomorrow off. Who's on right now? We'll raid Callous Dragon. We'll see you later. Stay safe. Have a good night.